Here we go. I think we're live. Hi, Deanna.
Hi, Deanna. I hope you're feeling better.
Yes, to that. Oh, wow. YouTube came on quickly this time.
Yeah, but the chat isn't showing up for me. Why?
Oh, come on. Mute.
Oh, there it is.
Why isn't it muting?
Mine's been automatically muting, which has been pretty handy for me.
I feel like it's paused or something. There we go. Okay. Go there. Is it moving? No. What's happening?
What are you doing?
I don't know. All right. I think we might be ready. Sort of.
Mine's frozen.
Is it?
Oh, wait, now it's moving. But it's
Can you see my hand?
I can't see your hand. I can see my hand moving. There's your hand. Yes, I see it now.
Okay. Oh my goodness.
Those days.
Yeah, it's being weird. So, as you can tell by the title, we weren't quite sure what to make. So, we're just doing stuff.
We're just
Yeah, so, but I am going to do some painty papers because, thanks, Deanna.
we're a hot mess.
Right? So, I am going to make some painty papers, and I was inspired by Shel C, S-H-E-L space C. I love her channel on YouTube. Please go and check her out, and that's her channel, Shel C. But I have made painty papers before, and I am using some paper. It's a great use for if you have ugly paper in your stash, because you can cover it up and use it, and you don't waste it. Yay. All I've done is taken two 12 by 12 sheets and gessoed them. That's all I've done so far. And I didn't even neatly gesso them because the whole point of painty papers is to make them look weird and cool. And then I'm going to cut them down into pieces the size of my ATCs, and then I'll have a lot of cool backgrounds. And then the smaller pieces, if there's left, you can put them in your art journal. You can do whatever you want with them. Put them on tags, anything.
I might need to art journal soon.
Yay, art journal soon. That would be great. Why is my YouTube not moving?
Girl, I don't know.
Hang on. Maybe I didn't have it on. Oh, because I paused it. Durr. All right. So, what are you doing, Amy?
Nothing fancy. I'm going to make little lace bobbin cards, and I'm going to decorate them pretty, and then I'm going to wrap laces to gift out.
Oh, that's nice.
And I thought they could go in those boxes we made last week, the gift boxes.
Yes, they could. That's true.
So
They could.
So I'm going to make a bunch of them today, so I'm going to have a little assembly line going.
You're so sweet. Gifting things out. Okay. So let's do this. So painty papers, what you need is paint, paper, gesso, stencils, stamps, anything you want. The other thing that you can do is, if you are a mixed media person, just put some paper down on your desk and all the overspray and everything will get on it, and you can use that for your backgrounds. The whole point is for me, these are some papers I didn't really care for, and I just wanted to use them up instead of wasting them. So it's a good use for that. So I'm using some Ranger paints. They're paint dauber paints, but I'm just going to use them as paint and take the lids off and use them with a little paintbrush.
Okay, so you're not going to use the dauber part.
No.
Gotcha.
I'm just going to paint. And this is very free form layering, 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 and my cat is here. I'm sorry, is my foot in your way that you want to lay on my stool?
Deanna, you can get the templates on Pinterest, or I downloaded these from, what is this chick's website? Sorry, I have to look. I love her. I get, she's free printables, and I get a ton of stuff over there. Shabby Art Boutique. Wow, her website. Oh, that is a blue right there.
Yes, but remember, it's only the beginning layer.
Okay.
Don't panic.
I'm starting to panic.
Don't panic. Never, never panic with mixed media, because gesso covers everything.
I do love gesso.
Right? And, you know, you may want to dry in between a couple of layers. Look, it's already all over my fingers. Otherwise, you'll end up with a mess. Nobody wants that. I am terribly sorry that I'm in your way, Blue, and you want to be on my footstool.
This would be much easier for those of you who have a die for these lace cards, but I don't. I've had to fussy cut every one of these suckers.
He come.
Deanna, what's your weather like today? It's very cool here. I'm wearing a sweatshirt and sweatpants.
Yep, here too, and overcast.
Yeah, it's a little overcast here too. But it's not supposed to rain until like Thursday, I think it is. So my husband may be off Thursday.
Oh.
Oh, it's hot there. Crazy weather. Orange. Hi,
Yep.
Shannon.
Hi, Shannon. How are you, honey?
Don't say it with that same inflection. Hi,
I
Shannon.
miss her.
All right, that's enough cutting. My fingers hurt now.
How did I get paint on my... Oh, it's just a hot mess over here.
Just like every day.
That's true.
Oh, darn it. I keep rolling over my cords.
I know it looks funky, but don't you worry.
It's a little funkadelic right now.
That's okay. It's going to be awesome when it's done.
Okay.
Don't worry. It'll be okay.
I'm going to put chipboard in between two pieces of pretty paper to make them smoothie.
I'm covering ugly paper to make it uglier, you're thinking. But no.
That's a cool trick you've got there.
Right? Just wait, though.
Okay. Gonna wait for it. Gonna wait for
It'll
it.
be a little bit, but just wait for it. Everything will be all right.
Every little thing's gonna be all right.
Yes.
I love that song.
It's gonna be all right. Who doesn't love music from the 70s? Because remember, when you cut this into ATCs, you're only going to have like a small piece of this, and there's going to be layer upon layer upon layer on this. So don't worry, it's going to be okay.
Don't worry, it happened now. Let's do all the songs.
And remember when you're doing these papers to make sure you get your edges, because you know you're going to use the edges. So make sure you get all these edges as well. Don't just do the middle.
Yes, ma'am.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Do as I say.
I hate it when I get glue where I don't want glue, and then it just makes.
Honey, I'm just glad you're okay. I just want everybody to be okay.
And I know that's crap, but I'm going to fix that up after they're dry. I'm going to clean them up.
Okay.
It's a work in progress.
Work it.
Make it work.
I almost stuck the wrong end of my paintbrush in the paint.
Smooth move. I just like to make sure my edges get glued down because that's the worst when those start to peel up when you're wrapping lace around it. I hate when that happens. Just hate it.
It's the worst, man.
It's the worst. Okay, did you see the sewing challenge for this week?
No.
It's a little scissor cozy. I think I'm going to pass on that.
Oh, that. Yes, I did see that. I was like, nah.
My scissors don't need a cozy. Like, I'm good.
I've made those before, though.
Well, I mean, I have so many scissors over here.
Yep.
It's silly to me. I'm not about it. Yeah,
Not about it. I also want to paint my own fabric very, very soon. My muslin came yesterday, so I'm all ready. It is abstract, but it's going to be even more abstract in a minute. This is just the beginning layers.
Ooh.
We'll do something soon that's going to make it pop.
It's going to make it pop?
Yep, we'll make it pop. But I got to make sure it's good and dry first.
Right? Like, I'm not trying to put my scissors in a cozy. I just don't. It's not very practical, in my opinion. So did you use your scissor cozy when you made it?
No, I made it for somebody else.
Well, there you go.
Which I'll tell you about later.
Oh, good. Story time. Love it.
It's not for now.
Okay. It's back, but it's further back a little.
It's also good to dry the back of your painty papers.
Painty papers.
Yeah, girl. You got it. Come on, dry. Look, it's just one.
don't remember if I let Ruger out or not. Rue?
You went downstairs. Did you let him out when you made your tea?
I don't remember. I don't think so.
Okay. There we go. All right. Okay. So we're going to use this stencil that I just got because I'm very excited about it.
That's very cool.
We're going to put paint all over it.
Yay, make it in good.
Well, you know, my stencils, they are work tools, so this is as clean as you'll ever see it. Sorry for the noise. Okay. So, where did I put? Because of course I'm not ready. Where did I put my sponges?
Oh no.
Oh no either. There they are. Ta-da.
Sponges.
Okay, let's cut a piece. Okay. It's getting hot in here.
Whatever. It's cold here. Freaking cold. Story of my life.
It's because you're further north.
Rub it in.
I like to do that.
I know you do.
So we're going to use some black paint now.
Actually, I'd rather it be what? You're going to put
Black
black
paint.
on? Huh.
Just wait, just wait, just wait, just wait. It's going to be good.
I'd rather be cool than hot though, so I'm really not complaining. I'm happy to be cozied up right now in my warm clothes. My winter stuff's on. You saw that coming, Deanna? She saw that black coming, I guess.
Because she's a smart girl.
I was more like, WTF?
Just wait. There's a method. There's a method. There's layers. It's a thing.
There's another layer after the black?
There's many layers.
I'm intrigued.
Many, many layers. I hope my camera's not bouncing. It is a bit. Sorry about that. Now I have that song in my head. Thanks, Amy.
Which song though? We sang two of them.
Everything's going to be all right. I don't want to sing it.
Bob Marley version? Is what we're talking
Yeah.
about? Yeah. It's my favorite. I love Bob Marley, though.
Yes, me too.
I'm about it.
When we went to Jamaica, we went to his birthplace. Yeah.
We did not do that when we went to Jamaica.
Yes, we did that.
I'm just saying, Jamaica wasn't really a great place for a family vacation. And
no.
We were girls when they were little because it was a cruise that stopped in Jamaica or something. And like the whole time I was just paranoid about where were my kids and I wanted to make sure, they were near me. And
we went for 2 weeks, just Doug and I. It was like a belated honeymoon.
Oh, nice.
So we went for 2 weeks and the exes took the kids for 2 weeks.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Trust me. I'm not going to say anything about a certain ex. But anyway, yes, it was a good thing.
I didn't have exes at the time.
That was back in 96. So it was a hot minute ago. Okay, so when you take this off, hopefully I don't have a hot mess, which I do in one spot, but no, it's not too bad.
Oh, that's pretty.
But see, now I don't have a clean stencil anymore, but that's all right.
Yeah,
so then you just kind of move your stencil over a bit and just keep going. Because again, it's abstract, but there'll be another layer after this. And you'll see that the stuff I put on first, like the blue was the first thing I put on. You can see already that it's starting to fade into the background.
Mm-hmm.
So usually when I'm doing things like this, I start off with the brightest, most obnoxious colors.
Yes.
So they fade. And then I'll do a layer of black and then a layer of white and then some stamping. Okay, move. And if you're using a sponge for this, make sure your sponge isn't like super soaked or it'll get under the stencil. You can see here it did get under a bit, but the rest of it didn't. And I kind of like the faded look a bit. But really, you get a sense of this once you cut it and you get your ATC backgrounds out of it. Which is what I'm going for. So does anybody else have a favorite song? Let's do a song poll. What's everybody's favorite song? Black does make things pop. You are right, Deanna. But I know she likes black. She's the goth girl. And the steampunk girl. Ta-da! All right, I just want to get a little bit down here because I missed a little bit.
Hey, Mike, thanks for the tip.
Oh, hey, thanks, Mike. Thanks for the coffee money, dude.
Who is the other song that says everything's gonna be all right? What's that?
I know the kind of song. I don't know who.
Yeah. Now I got that one stuck in my head too. There's lots of songs that say kind of that same thing.
Well, yeah, that's true. Okay.
Red, red wine. Don't mind if I do.
Red wine. I love that song.
I'm going to wait a couple hours before I pour some, but yes, please.
I love that song. That's some good tunage right there.
What's a song about my favorite drink? Yes. About it.
Is there a song about coffee?
There should be. Absolutely should be.
Doug's on the phone, as you can probably hear.
Yeah, I heard that.
Yeah. He's like, oh, you heard me? Yeah. Now, because I got some paint on my desk, I'm just using my thingy.
Your thingy? Is that a technical term?
It's her thing. And I'm just kind of putting it on the edges. You know, because some of the edges didn't get paint. So.
Oh, I love grease tunes, though. Grease lightning. I'm about it.
Yeah. I had that stuck in my head the other day because something showed up in my feed about the 25th anniversary of Grease. And I'm like, how did that weirdly get in my feed?
I just watched it not too long ago because I love musicals. So that was.
Yeah.
On the list.
We don't make musicals anymore, and it's kind of a shame.
I love it.
I'm sorry, but Cats, the movie, sucked. It sucked.
I didn't see it. I've never seen Cats.
It's bad.
Mm.
I didn't like it. It was not good.
But like Burlesque, I love Burlesque. I love all the Disney musicals. I love musicals.
Yeah.
You know, it's weird, but I also really like Yentl, and Chuck's never seen it.
Oh, Lentil is Lentil. Yentl is a great movie. I said Lentil.
That's funny.
It is funny, but that's a good movie.
Yeah, he's never seen it, but it's not available on anything right now, so I can't share it with him.
It's a great movie.
Yes, I'm about that Grease song. All the Grease songs. They're all.
I called somebody out on Facebook today because you know the movie Back to the Future.
Oh my God! Like your favorite movie? One of your favorite movies?
One of my favorite movies. You know me, girl. Yes. Yes, I love that song too, Shannon. I can't help falling in love with you. I love that one.
Somebody say about your favorite movie.
Somebody on Facebook posted a photo of the mom and the dad from Back to the Future, right? When they went to the prom.
Yes.
Okay. And it says, I found this photo at Walmart, and on the back it said, Mom and Dad Prom 1955. And I'd like to return it to its owner. If you could share, I would like to get this back to its owner. And people are legit sharing it, thinking it's.
But it also, I saw that same one, but at the bottom, you can tell it's a joke. It's a joke meme.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah, it's like, oh, look what I found in the parking lot, and this is what it says. It's a joke, Ken. Lighten up, honey.
It didn't say it was a joke. She just shared it.
Oh my! I'm sure she shared it thinking it was funny because it's funny.
But she didn't put anything. She just went, please share.
It speaks for itself.
It does speak for itself, I thought, and I'm like, what?
It's a funny for look.
It was funny to me because I put a bunch of LOLs at the end of my comment.
Oh,
I was like, really? But some people may think it's a real thing.
Well, you can't help that. Come on.
I know.
Jokes are subjective. A lot of people don't get jokes. It's a thing, you know.
But I feel like you should get that one.
Right. But yeah, that's a joke in itself, having a good laugh at the people who don't get it.
That's true.
All right, now I got them assembled. Now I'm just going to trim up some edges. Maybe. I mean, I think I'm going to get tired of trimming them up. So I might just not do it. I don't know.
Did you see that one too, Deanna? I think it's dry. I think it's dry. I think it's dry. No, it's not. Dang it. Look, it's not dry.
Thank you again.
It's not dry.
Oh. It is not dry.
Come on. Be dry.
Poof, be dry.
Poof. I wish I was Samantha.
It's my tea. I'm having decaffeinated chai tea today. I always have a hot tea when we sit down to craft, unless it's, 100 degrees outside, which never happens anymore since I've moved to Maine. I'm good.
Oh, Deanna, I was asking if you had seen that thing going around Facebook with the parents from Back to the Future.
I think she was saying, you
Because she said, oh yeah, some people don't get it. And then I said, did you see it too, Deanna?
Mm.
If not, you probably will, because once it's on Facebook, then it's everywhere.
I already had my caffeine for the day. I am a coffee lover. I start the day with coffee. It's, the middle of the dang day, so I'm having decaffeinated.
It's not quite the middle of the day.
It's 11:30.
All right, it's almost the middle of the day. I start my day way later than you do. I don't want to be up at 4 a.m. I just, no. But the
birds are making all the pretty sounds at 4 a.m. I love it.
No.
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 Just
Where's
no.
my brayer? What did I do with my brayer? I thought it was here. There it is. Oh, okay. This has had a few uses.
It's well loved. It's a well loved brayer.
Yeah. Ooh, I should probably shake that first.
It does look kind of Halloween-y, right?
It's not Halloween-y.
Well, okay. Yeah.
I'm not done yet.
It's not Halloween-y because you say it's not Halloween-y. Yes, okay.
That's right.
All right. I wish I could drink coffee all day because I absolutely love the taste of coffee, but I have to have a caffeine limit.
If this will go through, I don't know if it will. I don't know if it's going to go through. I might have to use a sponge.
Good. I hope it's the one you're looking for, Shannon.
Drat.
No, it's not going through?
No, not really, no. So.
More sponge action.
More sponge action.
Oops, pardon me.
Let's clean the brayer then. Ooh, that paint smells weird.
Hi, Sabrina.
Hi, Sabrina.
I am a one coffee a day girl.
I can't. What?
What?
One?
I'm a one. Yeah, I have one cup. Unless I go to Hobby Lobby and get a Starbucks on my way, then I will have two that day every other month or so. But no, I have one cup of coffee.
And then you call me and go, I've got Starbucks.
That might happen.
Yep. I love using stencils.
It's been a while since I've used stencils. Probably the last time we were. That's a very fine stencil.
Yes, I don't know if it's going to come through, but we'll see. I might use some texture paste if it doesn't. Yeah. I don't think I'm a fan of that. So let's do something else.
All right.
Let's just do little blobs.
Little blobs.
Yeah. Because remember, this is just a background.
Yeah. So how many layers do you add?
As many as you want. There's no right or wrong to it. And if you don't like a layer, then you just over it.
Deanna said that just made it look more Halloween-y.
The white?
I agree. Just saying.
Oh, ye all of little face. What am I going to do with my people here?
I'm going to just press the edges of these. I like everything to look shabby. Shabby. Yeah, right. We win. It's Halloween-y.
All right. Just wait. Remember, these are going to be cut in very small little squares and then used as a background on an ATC.
On her Halloween ATCs.
They're not Halloween ATCs. People.
Oh.
You can.
Run. right?
Besides, what's wrong with Halloween anyway?
Well, I was just gonna say, you act like we're saying it like it's a complaint or a criticism. We all like Halloween, so
Okay. Now I'm just going to do a bit of stamping.
these are the best scissors. They're like titanium scissors. They're amazing.
What brand are they?
Westcott titanium.
Not heard of them.
They're fabulous.
Are they as good as the Dollarama scissors?
Well, they're good for fine detailing and for distressing.
Oh, yes. Okay.
Fussy cutting scissors.
Yes. Fussy cutting scissors. The Dollarama scissors are not.
Yeah.
Or the Dollarama scissors are not fussy cutting scissors. However you want to say that.
Yes, Westcott. It says Westcott. I don't know if you can see that. Westcott.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know how I got a hold of these suckers, but they're amazing and I love them. I have no idea where they came from.
What we talking about, Willis?
My scissors, man. My very amazing scissors.
Okay. So now I'm going to do some foiling.
Ooh. I need to pay attention because I want to do some foiling and I've never done it. I don't know how to do it.
It's easy. Glue, foil. If I can get the glue to come out. Oh, come on now. Get a pin.
I do have some paper cutting scissors that came in a carry case. I don't know, they're little. They're my hand size, Mike. I don't measure. I'm not a measurer. Okay, speaking of measuring, you saw the picture I posted with the 8 inches and the 5 little lines, right?
Yes, dear.
Yes. All right. Did you see in the comments the guy who's trying to explain to me what 8 inches and 5 little lines is?
Well, I tried to explain that the other day, darling.
Well, I'm just saying, I feel like the whole premise of what I shared would give you a hint that I don't know what you're saying. You know what I'm saying? I was like, what are you doing?
I know, but you're pretty.
Oh my God. Did you just call me your dumb pretty friend? Is that what just happened?
Hey, you called me something earlier. An old man. And you were the supermodel. Remember that analogy?
Remember that he is the best super cool old man there is on the planet?
True, he is super cool.
Oh, okay then.
But he's not a supermodel.
But I was calling you eloquent. Whatever. Oh my God. I made an analogy that it just sounds ridiculous when you say it. I wasn't speaking about
Say it.
context of the situation. I was trying to say sometimes I don't understand the words that Kim uses because I'm a little more country ghetto and she's a little more proper. And I just was like, you know how like you're Tim Gunn and I'm Heidi Klum who never knows what Tim Gunn is saying. That's all. I wasn't trying to say I'm a supermodel or that you're an old man. For the love of Pete.
I can't help us. Let's get back to this. Okay, so I just squirted a bit of the best glue ever in various places all over this piece of paper. And I want that to dry for a minute, so I'm going to set that aside and then we'll do the foiling. Well, whilst I cut my ATCs.
Whilst? Exactly.
Whilst. I said that on purpose. Which are 2.5 by 3.5.
Exactly, Deanna. Tim Gunn is amazing. Exactly.
2.5. 1, 2.5.
She's never going to let me forget it.
It's funny. Come on. 1, 2, 3.5. They're 2.5 by 3.5, right?
Yes. That measurement, I know.
I cannot draw a straight line to save my life.
Hoping your life doesn't depend on it then.
This is true. Yeah, see, that's not even right. Close enough.
All right, where's my ruler? I do own a ruler. I just don't know where I put it. It's, of course, pink and shiny. Okay, they're approximately 5 inches. There, is that helpful?
Oh, dear. That's funny. 2, 3.5.
Yeah, I dig these scissors for sure.
I'm sure these lines are not straight.
I'm not paying attention, Mike.
What do you say?
Nothing.
I know I love Tim Gunn. I want him to be like in my life every day and give me encouragement and tell me to make it work.
Whatever. I'm never going to tell you you're like Tim Gunn again.
Oh! I'm just teasing you, man. You know I love you, girl.
I was trying to love on you with the comment, but apparently that's not welcome.
Oh, it's funny. If that's all the drama we have, then we're got yourself lucky, right? It's all good. Yeah, none of these are going to be equal size, so there it is. It is what it is. They're about 2.5 by 3.5. About. And that's what we'll go with. Yeah, like that is so crooked. Damn, that's not good. They're not even.
Ooh, I'm about at the gessoing stage of this adventure.
Gesso, gesso, gesso.
The old man and the pretty lady crafting network. Yeah.
Right? That's okay. It's probably very true anyway, because some mornings I feel like an old man. Mind you, I hope I'm as spry as Tim Gunn when I'm his age.
Love me some Tim Gunn.
Amy and I are binging all the seasons of Project Runway right now.
Amazing. Oh, amazing.
So much inspiration on that show.
Mm-hmm. Really.
How did I get more black paint on me when I haven't been using black paint for a little bit?
You're gifted.
How did this happen? Yes, I'm special, I know. Special kind of special. Okay. There's sort of some ATCs cut. Okay, so once you have your glue on and you've let it dry a little bit, and this, I only know how to do it with, look at, this is just falling. Let's move my ruler.
Hi, Brill.
Hi, Brill. Okay, so I only know how to do it with this glue, but I would assume it would work with any glue that you, like you have Helmar glue, Amy. Yeah. So I would assume that if you let it get a little bit tacky, because you don't want it wet, you want it to be a little dry and a little tacky.
Okay.
So with this glue, you don't use a lot of it. So follow the directions on your glue. I wouldn't use it, like I think Aileen's would be okay if you let it dry just before it's super dry, just at that tacky stage is where you need it. And then you use your foils like the pretty side up.
Okay.
Don't put the foil down. And then you just want to put it down.
She added those orange circles herself. You missed it.
What?
Abril said, is that the paper you started with, orange circles?
No, it's not. But don't you worry, girl. I'm making painty papers. Now I'm going to foil it with pink foil.
She's making Halloween ATCs.
No, I'm not, but that's okay. So then you put your foil down and you just kind of rub it in.
Mike. Oh.
Is Mike causing trouble?
No, he's cracking me up, man.
Yeah, he's funny. And you can see where I've put the glue, the foil is starting to stick to it. And you just want to kind of gently peel it up. And I hope that you can see. I can't. See it there?
Yeah. Okay, the foil is very cool.
Right? So I just, and you can see.
Pink.
You still have a lot you can use here. So I just reuse. And I'll just keep going.
Is that pink or purple?
Pink. I have too many things on my desk now.
All right, I'm at the gessoing part of this game. It's Rose. Be more specific.
Mm-hmm.
So do gilding flakes kind of work the same way or what?
You can use gilding flakes. Yes, you can use gold and silver foil. You know, the same kind of way. I have some gold and silver foil. The only problem with gold and silver foils is it just flies everywhere. But it's, you know, a look. That's why I like the foils a little better.
But I don't have foil. I have gilding flakes though. That's why I
Well, there's some in your box, so it's on its way to you.
Is it on its way?
Sorry?
It left your house like it's on its way?
No, not yet,
Oh,
because I was going to put the book in it,
oh yeah. Okay.
which we're still deciding about.
Right. That.
Yeah. So you can see I got 3 passes, and there's still like more than enough on here to keep going, but I'm gonna start a fresh piece. But I won't throw this foil out. I'll still use it for smaller projects. So you can get quite a bit off of a sheet of foil. Now I got this stuff from scrapperfect.com when I was on the design team. I'm no longer on the design team, but they have the best glue ever, and I really do love this glue.
Yeah, I love that glue too, even though I actually designed for a different adhesive company.
Yeah, and the reason the bottle is so small is because this glue is weirder than any other glue I've ever used. You only use a tiny, tiny bit of this glue. So this glue lasts a long time, and they sell the caps. This one doesn't have the cap, but they do sell the tiny little caps that go on top, and they sell the foils. So that's where I got this from if anybody's interested, scrapperfect.com. Yeah, you can really see that one. See?
Nice.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. So it just gives it another layer, you know? So see how easy it is, Amy? The only thing you got to remember is you keep the color up.
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
That does look awesome.
And it takes away from the Halloween look a little bit.
Well, let's not go that far.
But by the time I put my other things on my ATCs, you won't even really notice it that much. The point is, you can do whatever you want. I have another piece gessoed, and that one I'm going to do in pinks and whites and blues and purples. So it'll be less, you know, you can make these shabby. I'll do a shabby one next, if there's time. I just might, Deanna. You never know. Okay, I'm just trying to roll this foil back up, but it's not cooperating, so there it is. Okay, back in your spot. So that's that. I like it. I mean, if you take your glue and write with it with the fine tip, you could script, you know, it would look like script.
Yeah, that's cool.
So now we're going to flip it over, and we're going to glue our ATCs to the back. And I am going to use this glue.
Aren't you having a sale sometime? Mike says, when's your next auction?
I think Amy and I are having one towards the end of the month, but Amy and I haven't discussed the date yet. I think we were going to do that later today, maybe, if one of us remembered to talk about it. Thanks for reminding us, Mike, because we do need to organize that.
That's the real challenge, remembering.
And my husband has found some more really cool vintage bits.
Yay for vintage bits.
Look at this. He brought this up to me yesterday. Does anybody know what this is?
I don't know.
Okay, I'm gonna show you. This comes out and has a little roller on top of it. Do I have a piece of? Yes, I do. And you take a piece of paper and put it on top here. And then you do this. Right? And you get the texture. I hope you can see that.
I cannot see.
Stretch. Nobody can see that texture? Let me see if I use my ink on here, if you can see it.
Yes, Kim's full of good words like bits, vintage bits.
Well, what else do you call them? Can you see the texture now?
I see like rubbed on ink.
Okay, but anyway, this is bumpy, okay?
Oh, okay.
This is indented so it fits inside the bumps.
Yeah, that would make sense. Didn't they use that with carbon paper?
Kinda. You're close. You're close. You're close. This. There, I tried it again. I don't know if you'll be able to see it. But anyway, this was for checks. When you wrote a check back in the old days, when I was a child, people would put once they wrote the check, they would use this pen thing, which it's not a pen. It should have had a pen on the other end now that I think of it. Anyway, you pull this out, and where you have written the amount and who it's to, you rub over here so nobody could erase your check or write over it, or fraud, basically, right? This was in my father-in-law's stuff, and it's got from July 65 to 66, May or something, I don't know. So that's how long this has been in his stash.
Huh.
Like, 54 years. So anyway, it's a very cool thing, but you can create texture with this.
Huh.
So, I mean, I don't know if anybody's ever seen these before.
Pretty nifty.
It's pretty cool, right? Like, he has really neat stuff like that. So my husband has been going through and finding more things. So
Yay.
I'm hoping he finds more labels and photo corners, but we'll see. He brought me up some slides the other day, so there'll probably be some slides at the auction, unless I want to keep them all, because that might happen. Because slides are great for junk journals, right?
Don't be a stinge. You got to share the slides.
Well, I'll share with some people, I don't know if I'll sell them, is my point.
Well, that's what I meant, actually.
I think Amy wants some slides.
No, I meant you should sell them. I wasn't trying to get the slides for me. What am I going to do with slides? I don't make junk journals like the rest of you people.
Yes, but you make junk journal embellishments.
I do that.
And they are great for making embellishments. Okay. So my Cricut ATCs are on.
Yay.
So then you just cut them out and you have your background. See?
Wow, that does look very Halloween-y.
Oh my goodness.
I'm just saying. I thought it was going to look less Halloweeny when you cut it into the ATCs.
When I put my images on here, it will.
Oh, okay, okay.
And decorate them. It's just a background. It's a way, you don't have to make them with these colors. You can make them with any colors that you like, right? The point is, they're all a little different.
Making embellishments is the fun part for me. Making a journal is not fun for me.
And you can use the leftover strips from this paper in your art journal for texture.
That's a good idea.
It is hot in here all of a sudden. Holy moly. Holy moly. I think I might have to go get my fan.
Are you having a menopausal moment?
No. It's hot out.
Are you defensive right now? What's happening?
No,
That sounded so defensive.
I'm not.
Okay.
I'm alright. Really, I'm okay.
They're 2.5 by 3.5.
2.5 by 3.5, yes. And now I'm cutting out my ladies that I'm putting on them, which they look like this, see?
Some of those could be Halloweeny.
They could, but they're not gonna be.
Okay. We're excited about your image choices.
I am excited.
Other people are excited too, is what I'm trying to tell you.
Oh, cool. Thank you for being excited. They'll be pretty. And then you kind of, you draw around them and, highlight them a bit, make them look like they're part of the background.
That won't be hard.
Ha ha.
Oh, man.
It's the comedy stylings of Kim and Amy every week. We're funny. Okay. See how pretty she gonna be?
That's amazing.
Right? She'd be good. So that's the direction I'm going in, people. I want to get back into trading ATCs again.
I know while I was organizing this weekend, I pulled out my pocket letter binders and I have a couple pages of ATCs in there.
So I'd like to get back, and I sent you some of my ATCs not too long ago.
Yeah, they're in there.
Aw. You're so
ATCs were the first thing I ever swapped. Those were my first swaps, ATCs.
aw, cute. I'm going to need to use my Stamperia paper 1 week soon. What are we doing tomorrow, Amy?
I don't know. What do you guys want to do?
I'll do anything.
People's choice. See if we get any good suggestions in the chat box and we'll just do it. Oh yeah, I do have a jar to make.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to make a jar, but I could alter a box with some stamp. Oh, I could finish my moon.
Yeah, that was looking really cool. I haven't needed the jar yet today. I've been on my best behavior. Oh, well, that's not true. I did say WTF. Well, that's
Mike.
I could have been talking about Mike. No, I need like a sweary jar. When I say an inappropriate word or remark, then I have to add a quarter to the jar. Well, I haven't made said jar yet, but I sure could have filled it up by now. One more.
Oh, that was loud.
Yeah, I know. It's my computer. Sorry about that.
I like them. Yeah, that was kind of my plan. I wanted them to look like that. I was considering putting them right on the paper, but then I was like, well, no, that would be dumb. Because then what if I have to cut them? But once I get them on there, then I'm gonna, you know, kind of sketch around them a bit and make some marks and all that kind of good stuff so they fade more into the background a bit. And I just got these all on Google free images. I just typed in illustrated women's faces. I think I'm going to use maybe her. I do like this one though, but that's going to be really hard to cut out. So I might save that for my art journal and do her.
See, she did have a plan.
I did have a plan, see? You have little faith. Okay. There. I got 6. So now, next step. Mod Podge. Well, there's nothing wrong with some vampires, Mike. I love me some vampires. I am a vampire girl.
Me too. Me too.
Amy and I were talking about vampires the other day. We both love some vampire people.
Yes, please.
Yeah. That's a good idea. Maybe I'll do some vampire ATCs.
Ooh, maybe we should trade some vampire ATCs.
Yes, please.
Maybe in your group you should host a vampire ATC swap.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
How about it?
Problem is, we would both share Tom Cruise's Lestat.
Yeah, but we wouldn't stop there.
No, I wouldn't, because I do love me some Louis.
Yeah. I also love me some Dracul. And I also love me some Dimitri. And you better believe I'm making a Dimitri.
I went to his Facebook page the other day. He was a designer on Project One Runway, and Amy and I are convinced he was a vampire.
Right?
He is a vampire.
I love him.
He really looks like a vampire.
He's awesome.
Okay, so I'm just going to Mod Podge my images down.
And also, I love the Lost Boys, so I will be having me a Lost Boys ATC card.
Yes, Kiefer.
Yes, please. After that movie, I went on a while there where I only date guys with spiky blonde hair, but it's amazing how many guys I found that look like that. Just saying. It was a thing. Oh, this one did not get enough paint. That's too bad. Yeah, we should do vampire ATCs.
Okay. We'll do that next Tuesday.
Oh, we're going to do them on a live? All right.
Why not?
Okay, whatever.
Why not, girl?
Why not?
Okay. I love her. She might be my favorite, but I also love her too. Bela Lugosi, yeah. He was like one of the original, I think the original movie vampire, was he not?
Mike, I don't know, man. What should we do tomorrow? Like, I don't know.
Vampire ATCs?
You want to do that tomorrow?
I don't care. I'm happy to do more ATCs. I love making them.
I don't think I have enough time to get my images I want together.
Oh, okay.
Tomorrow.
So next week.
Yeah.
Okie dokie. We can do it. We can do it.
I finally have these cards together. I gessoed the edges. Now I just have to get out my bits for decorating them.
Get your bits, girl.
Gotta get my bits.
Oh, he's an old-time movie star, Bella Lugosi.
Deanna, I don't watch Sparkly Vampire.
I think you mean Twilight, but yes.
I love you.
That did break the I did read the books because it was vampire, but it was like, oh, this is not. I am an Anne Rice girl.
It was disappointing. I found it Twilight disappointing, but my girls were prime age for Twilight.
Yeah, mine were grown up by then, but it just no, they would have been into it if they were teenagers for sure.
Yeah, my girls were into it.
But you know, I'm an Anne Rice girl, and so every vampire now compares to Lestat. That's just how
nobody really compares to Lestat.
No one. There is no vampire that compares to Lestat, and he's a very, very, very naughty boy. But you can't help but like him.
Well, I love him.
Especially in the books, man. You need to read those books.
Perhaps I do.
The vampire, there's one book just called The Vampire Lestat.
Do you have them? Do you have them in your possession? Like you can loan them to me or what?
Oh, I have I think I have all of them. I don't know if I still have Interview with the Vampire because that was so dog-eared. I may have gotten rid of it. So you may have to get that one, but I've got all the rest in hardcover because I started collecting them.
Wow.
Yes. It's a little obsession. I did that with my favorite authors, Clive Barker, Anne Rice, Stephen King. I have a lot of collections of.
Really? I'm not even a Stephen King fan, and he lives here and has his own radio station.
Yeah, I know. I just can't with you. But anyway, I met Clive Barker, and he was just a doll. Go get Tim so we can talk motors or fishing while you all straighten yourselves up.
Not the right Tim.
Look at my girls. They look cool.
Mm-hmm. I'm getting out my button jar. Buttons.
Not the button jar.
Buttons.
Are they dry? Are they dry? Okay, let's get out my art journal goodies. My pencils and my stuff. White Sharpie. My Stabilo, my spritzer, these good markers. I like these markers my daughter bought me. I could have just left the whole tin out instead of doing that, but you know, that's how I roll.
You know.
That's how I do. Okay. So they're just going to sit up here for a few minutes and dry. And I'll work on one at a time. So when you put your images on, I use the Stabilo Marxall pencil. And I love this. It's a water-soluble black pencil. You can use it on glass, metal, plastic, paper, whatever. It's one of my favorite art journaling pencil tool thingies.
Pencil tool thingies.
And you just want to kind of go around her because you want to give her some shade.
Don't throw your shade my way.
Give her some shade. And I might just, you know, draw in some shoulder here. Give her some shoulder.
You do what you got to do over there.
Yeah. Okay. Is there any water in here? I don't think so. Oh, there is. What do you know? Oh, do I have a water brush? Yes, I do. Over there. Kitty cat, I'm sorry. I stepped on you. Water brushes. Yes. Which one do I want to use? Here's my shimmer spray. My pokey tool! Yay, pokey tool! Hey, it's fun when you find something you've been looking for a while.
Yes.
Do I have any water in these? Yes, I do. We're going to just use this one. So then you can use a paintbrush if you want. You just want to go around just to highlight, get some shade in there. Just so she kind of melts into the background a bit.
Oh, where's my stickers? Okay, here they are.
I don't know. Where's your stickers?
Found them. I reorganized everything, and sometimes it takes me a minute to remember where they live now.
Okie dokie.
So here's one. It's ready to gift out. All I got to do is wrap some pretty lace around it.
Oh, so pretty.
They're pretty. They're sweet.
So pretty.
Sweet little lace bobbins.
If anyone is interested in these images, I'll post them in my group, but please do not resell them because they are possibly an artist's image. So if you want to use them for your own use, that's fine, but don't sell them. So I'm just kind of filling in the little black spots in her hair. I did get some black on her, but that's okay. She's kind of splotchy. We're going to splotch her up anyway. Actually, I think I'm going to try that first before I do that. And then I'm going to use my white Sharpie just to make some marks around the edges. I think I need a new Sharpie soon. Let's try the other Sharpie. Yeah, that one feels like there's more in it. Yes, there's more in it.
Thank you, Deanna. Bling, bling. Sharpie paint pen. What is it you got?
Yep, Sharpie, white Sharpie. Let's try it. No, stay there.
Oh, jeez. My mother just tagged me in an unflattering photo. Why?
Oh, really? Because she loves you. That's what moms do.
Mom, please stop it.
All right, so there's one, and I should probably put a little Timmy word somewheres on her. Let's see what we got here.
Timmy word.
What do you think?
Nice. Very well done.
She's pretty. All right. You're next.
Nobody has any suggestions for what we should craft tomorrow, so I don't know.
Uh-oh. Nobody?
No.
Nothing? Well, it's your channel, darling. What do you want to do?
I don't know. I just don't know. I mean, I have some videos I want to make, but that's just different than a live. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, that one she's working on now has the Halloween vibe for sure. Yeah.
You guys.
Well, it's once you get it in your head, you know, there it is.
You're funny.
Mm.
What'd she say?
I love this crowd.
It's a good crowd. Well, there's nothing wrong with Glamour Shots Halloween.
No, it's absolutely not.
I just think they look like mixed media. I don't see Halloween in her, but okay.
We're talking about the one you got now.
Oh, just because she's black and white?
Well, you can't see the Halloweeny vibe?
I guess she looks a little vampira.
Okay. Well, I'm glad that you can see it at least. Worried for a minute.
Don't worry, girl. It's all good.
I mean, it's all good.
Yes, it's all good. You can. Okay.
Okay. Yes, Monster High dolls.
Ha! My grandson loves those.
Aww.
Well, he used to love them a couple years ago. Maybe not so much now. He's more of a Lego fan.
Yeah.
I feel like I want a black word for her. Black background. These images do look like they fade into the background though, which I like. I do like that.
I'm going to be 50 this year, Abril. Oh my word. What? Not that there's anything wrong with 50. Just yes, it's very much like that.
Oh yeah, okay. Yep. I am a Bowie fan.
I think I want to do some flower clusters, maybe.
Do it. Cluster your flowers, man.
Do some flower clusters. Oh my goodness, Abril. It does when the kids get older, right? It's like, what in the world? I'm not handling turning 50 well, though. It's kind of been upsetting to me.
Oh my goodness. It's just a number. You could put more foil on, like here for her, you could put foils in her hair.
That'd be cool.
Which would be cool. I may do that. Really, in any of their hair, you could put foils.
Is that Diana, or is that not a big deal to you? Because like 50 is a huge freaking deal to me right now. Like it's blowing my mind. I remember turning 40. I enjoyed turning 40, but I am freaking out.
I did not like 40.
You liked 50?
I didn't care about 50. 30, I didn't care for. Because I felt like I was leaving a part of my youth behind them. Now I just don't care. It's just a number.
I didn't freak out at 30 because I gave birth to Ronnie when I was 29. So when I turned 30 and I had a baby, it's like, oh, okay, I'm good.
Right. Yeah, I was done having babies by then, so.
But when I turned 40, it was like, yes, the girls were grown. Ronnie was 10, and it was like, yes, next chapter. I was ready. I am in love with these little wooden heart buttons. Aren't they so cute?
They are cute.
Love them.
All right. What do we want to say about her? There is an and. Okay, so let's do that. Okay. Come off of there. Work, fingers, work. Oh my goodness. Like that one. Says dream.
No, I don't know what that is. Facebook photo book. I don't know what that is.
Oh, is that where you buy the book from Facebook that has all your everything you've ever posted on Facebook in it? Like photos and stuff? Thank you, Abril. I can do her next. She needs a bit of glue. Oh, it's hot in here. Hot, hot, hot.
Did she get one? Do you know, Deanna? Like, I don't know anybody that's done it.
Yeah, I think Sonia got one.
Oh, she did do it?
But I think it's all the pictures you've ever posted on Facebook. Personally, I don't see the point, but
the pictures are already there. All the pictures you've ever taken on Facebook are already on.
This is like in a yearbook style thing.
Oh, okay.
So I can kind of see why people want it, but I don't know. I'm gonna pass.
Oh my gosh, I hope everything's okay, Mike.
Oh yes. Oh, let us know, Mike, please. Be safe. Dang, that sucks.
Yeah, that's not good.
Such an invasion of privacy. just going to add a few extra black dots to her because I like the dotty dots that are on her already.
You like the dotty dots?
I do, yeah. I like the extra dotty dots. We'll call her Dottie, because why not? Is this marker not working anymore? Oh, I know there's stuff in it.
What am I saying again? I don't even remember what I said before I said that. No.
What'd you say? What?
I don't know. No telling. Something that required a quarter? I don't even know.
I don't know if this pen works anymore. I'll give it to hubby. He'll get it working again. Okay, I'm going to be right back. I got to go get my fan.
Okay.
I can't deal.
Got you.
But I won't be only a second. Well, I might make a stop in a separate room somewhere for a minute. What's all you, Amy?
You do you, man. You do what you got to do over there. I need to invest in some smaller bows. These bows are just too big. Bows are too big. I like big bows, but do I like them that big? I don't know. Oh, you're mocking me. Are you mocking me? All right. Aren't these cute? Like, I just want to wrap pretty laces on them and gift them to people because they're so cute. Flower needs stickles, though. Yes, for stickles. Cuteness.
Okay.
You back now?
Yes.
Welcome back, darling.
Setting up my fan. Hopefully it's not too loud.
Yeah, we hope so too.
Well, let me know. Let me know.
Feeling a little angsty. What's happening?
What?
I'm feeling a little angsty.
You are?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. What is my problem?
What's happening?
I'm angsty. Is that the right word, Tim? I'm not sure.
Yes, Heidi. It's quite a conundrum.
Yeah, I can't even hear your fan, man.
Good. That's a good thing.
Whoa.
Okay. He I like her. She really looks like she's popping out of it. out of the background.
Mm-hmm.
All righty.
Wow, I hope everything's all right with Mike, man.
Yeah. Oh, dotty dots. I think Deanna liked the way you said dotty dots.
Yes, so I heard.
Yeah, Deanna's got 2 fans going. Okay. That's a lot of bows you got there.
I know, but I need smaller bows. They're kind of big. I want the littler bows.
You could make some.
Oh no, that's too fiddly.
Oh no, no need to panic.
That's too fiddly.
That's just panic inducing.
I just don't even want to try to make bows smaller than that. No.
Oh my goodness, you're funny.
No.
All right, let's see what she's going to say.
Stinking cute. These are stinking cute. Oh, I have one more left. Yes.
I never understood the stinking cute, because to me, stinking is not a great word.
Stinking?
Stinking's not a great word.
You don't like the word stinking?
Well, usually it stanks. I don't understand stinking cute.
I don't know where that came from, but it just is a stinking thing. I don't know.
It's weird to me in my Canadian ears.
And my Canadian ears. Oh.
See, Deanna doesn't know either.
I don't know,
Weird,
but
right?
it's out of my mouth, so that's just it. It's just
Well,
gonna.
you can say what you like, my friend. You know you can't, but
Apparently, I'm gonna say stinking cute because it's stinking.
I just wondered where, as Tim would say, the idiom of that is from.
I don't
The
know.
origins. The origins. Why can't I find the word I'm looking for? I just want the word kind. But I don't see it on my paper, so I must have used it.
A good word.
Oh, it is here. There it is. I found it now. Can I find one that says be? Be kind? Do I have a be?
I love that sentiment.
Be
I love
kind?
my favorite thing. Be kind. You know, just be
Well,
kind.
that's what I want to put on here, but I don't seem to have a be. Which that stinks. See?
I see what you did there.
See what I did there? Oh, here we go. I found it. Boy, it takes a long time for my old eyes to find things.
Okay, Granny Fuller. I can't.
Granny Fuller, that's me. That's true. Actually, it is true.
Yeah,
I
but
am Granny Fuller.
it's very granny when you're like, my old, I'm so old, I can't even find it.
Now I lost the word kind for Pete's sake. There it is. Old Granny Fuller living up on the hill.
Granny Fuller.
I used to go visit her every now and then.
Every now and then.
She'd get out her kettle and make me a pot of pine bark tea.
Mm-hmm.
And we'd sit a while. We'd sit a spell.
Sit a spell. That's right. You're going to sit a spell, not a while. And victuals. Yes.
Rustle us up some victuals. Last time I was up the hill, we had some fried raccoon.
That would be fried coon. All right. You need to get that straight.
Fried coon. we have some fried coon and a side of biscuits.
Oh my God. Oh, so funny. So funny. I like when Granny Fuller comes out to play.
She sat in her rocker and knitted me up a jacket.
No, she's not gonna knit you a jacket. Now
She can knit pretty darn fast, let me tell you.
She can knit you a shawl. But why is she gonna knit you
a jacket? It's cold in the winter.
Oh no. No, jacket doesn't go. That word does not fit. One of these things is not like the other.
All right. She knitted me up a coonskin cap.
There you go. That's it. That's it. Oh, no.
Yes, I've watched Mom Pa Kettle. I remember them from back in the 30s and 40s. Because I am that old. I am Granny Fuller.
I'm Granny Fuller old. Oh.
What about old Granny Royce? Ever hear anything of her?
No. No Granny Royce.
There is a Granny Royce. There's a Granny Royce. I know there's a Granny Royce.
Not even 50 yet.
She's still Granny Royce. People look back on your photos, all those tintype photos back in, when they're reminiscing and sitting around the fire. Like old Granny Royce. I remember her.
Oh, goodness. No, they're all going to just call me Gidget. That's it. I'm never going to be a Granny. I'm always going to be a Gidget or a Gigi.
It's funny because it's true.
Oh.
So that's not the right one I want. I think I want this one. Yes.
I finished all my little cards. I made 16 of these boogers.
I didn't.
Oh. Hey, Jake, you want to come see what I made? Come see what I made, Jake. Come here, Jake. What you doing? What you doing, kitty mama? You can come on mommy's desk. Come on.
Mr. Jakey.
Come see the peoples. Here you go. Oh, yo. You handsome. You're such a handsome boy. You're so fat. You're taking up the whole screen. Yeah. Oh, good night.
Okay. Everything's okay?
Somebody
said gas.
But
ugh, people. Some people.
Yeah.
I don't know what to say about people these days. They're just people.
Yes. There, did you get some cuddles? You happy now? You're happy kitty.
Happy kitty.
Happy kitty Jake. Happy Jakester. Wow. Mommy lady.
Let's draw around that so you can see the heart at least. Okay.
Check. Ooh, he's locking on the camera here.
Let's do it. What should we say about her?
I don't know. What do you think, Jake? Jake is putting his butt towards it, so I'm not sure what that means.
Oh, maybe this. Where did I see that first word? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? I was hoping they'd put these words on here in alphabetical order, but they don't.
Oh, I'm sorry. That would have been handy. Look, Jake's going to lay down.
Really would have. But no, no, no. They did not.
Can you hear him purring?
Nope.
Such a loud purr, though. Okay. Yeah, he's a good boss. Oh my God.
Cherish your. Any word can come after those two. Cherish your. So.
There you go. There we go.
All right, I won't finish the last one because I feel like you're done. So.
Well, I mean, Jake has hijacked the desk and he's demanding cutters at the moment.
Yeah. So let me click on you if I can find the right place that is StreamYard. And you can show Mr. Jakey. How do I solo layout? There we go. Hi, Jakey. He's so pretty. He's such a pretty boy.
If he knew how much he was cooperating right now, he'd stop.
Do you want to show your cards up close that you made?
Yeah, but that means I have to quit scratching Jake's neck, and we both know that's not going to happen right now.
Chubby. I just want to rub his belly.
He's a very chubby boy. He's very chubby. Yes, you are. You big fat boy. Yeah.
He does not look any older from the first day I met Mr. Jake.
You're such a nice boy. You're handsome.
He's a monkey, isn't he? Yeah, or a chunky kitty, not a monkey.
I mean, whatever. Sometimes he thinks he's a monkey. Don't you? No,
He, Mr. Jake.
It's King Jake.
He's awesome. All right, well, I'll click over on, oh, how do I do this? Solo layout. Oh, this one. Me for a minute, if that works. It's not working.
Well, that's weird. There it is.
Oh, okay. It took a few minutes. All right. So ignore my pencil mess. My pencil mess.
They really turned out great, though.
So I have one more to do. So I still have her to do, which is my favorite. So she'll get done and, you know, fade it into the background like these guys. But you can see if you do that black smudge around it, it pops them out a little bit. So they're not sitting kind of flat on the ATC. So yeah.
Okay.
And next, I mean, these would be great backgrounds for vampires.
I know, they really would.
So, you know, do your own thing with your papers and then cut them up and make ATCs or put them in your art journal or whatever. But I'm pretty happy with them.
They're very cool.
Mike wants to discuss your glue gun holder.
I know.
Dude, you don't want to see mine either.
Is it? We should have the same one.
We do.
All right, well, let's show.
No.
Yeah.
No, I don't want to show mine.
No.
Mine is a hot mess, dude.
Put that out there.
Put that out there. Oh, Lord. Let me move my blender.
For the same company when we met, like, I don't know, 6 years ago, something like that. And the lady that we designed for made us these, right? Or her husband made these for us. Where did we get these?
Yes, her husband made them, and I'm shame me right now.
Well, I mean, here's my thing: is what are you supposed to do? Like, I can't get that off. This, what? And look at the nest inside of that thing.
Right. Like,
I don't know how to. I was cleaning my room yesterday. Was it Sunday? And I was like, how do I? And I tried to pull some chunks out, but no, I don't.
And I have a thing that happens in my craft room that if I clean any of my crafting tools, they stop working.
That is true. She does have that. That's a thing.
So I don't clean any of my crafting tools anymore. They just are what they are. I mean, this is a hot mess.
Yeah, I have those too.
It has been melted. Look at how it's melted here.
Yeah, I mean,
mine is covered in paint,
but mine is.
I am not cleaning it. Yeah, it's a mess. I'm not cleaning it. Because the minute I clean something, it stops working.
Yeah.
That's a thing. So never clean your tools, people. That's my advice.
They're like industrial hot glue gun holders, right? They're not like the little feminine.
Yeah, no, they're made out of like 2x2s, I think, or 2x1s or 1x2s or whatever you say. Probably 1x2s.
No, it's not. It's not a 1x2. It's two. What do you mean?
That's 1 inch. It's 1 inch wide, dude.
Yeah, but it's not 2 inches this way.
Okay, that's 3. It's a 1x3. I just measured it.
All right, thank you.
1x3.
I mean, I know I'm bad at measuring, but I knew that wasn't 1x2.
Well, it is 1. I was right on half of it.
Well, yeah, but I knew it wasn't by 2. So anyway, they're a little industrial, but actually I love it's very, very handy and very, very sturdy.
It's sturdy and it won't fall off your table, and it's just for glue, so really who cares what it looks like. I don't need a fancy schmancy. If I decorated that and covered it with bling and did all that, it would just look like a hot mess in 5 minutes. So I just don't see the point.
But I feel like everything in my room should be pink and sparkly.
Yeah.
But too late for that. But here's my little spool cards. They're drying right now.
Let me click on you.
They have some of them have stickles, so they're still wet, and I have to be careful because I always touch the stickles before it dries. So some of them have little flowers, little bows. Some of them have buttons, kind of like these with the little bridal flower.
Oh, cute. And so Amy love.
Right, and then my little wood button. So I made 16 of these suckers today. I'm excited. Got that off.
Yeah, I'm sure you have a bigger industrial glue gun. My husband has a big one too, but that's
what she said.
Yeah, it's too hot. Too hot for the lace. Okay, I guess that's it for today. We have no idea what we're doing tomorrow then.
No, but we'll be there making something.
Deanna says jar.
Oh, man. Can I cover it in inappropriate things since it's going to be my inappropriate jar?
I probably won't be making a jar. But I could alter a box. I could do that.
I don't know. I'm not ready to commit.
Or I could finish my other project, my mixed media project that I started with the other day, but I don't know. We'll see.
Hi, Ruger. Hi.
In the morning. Anyway, thank you guys for coming. It was fun. And I will post these images in my group, but again, please do not use them for resale because I don't know 100% the origins of these. I did find them on Google Free Images, but just to be on the safe side, because I'm not down with selling other artists' work. Sharing is one thing, selling is another. But thank you guys for coming, and we'll see you guys tomorrow at noon on Amy's channel, noon Eastern.
Yes, hope to see you all there.
Bye, guys. Have a great day.
Bye, everybody.
Maybe.